Are you ready? No? You want to get down? You don't want to say hello to the people of YouTube? Maybe just really quickly? Kia ora everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. It is officially the 1st of September. No, this is not a reading wrap up. That would be pretty sad if I'm being honest. We just closed off August, and yeah, I've only read 2 books in the month of August. Hey, due to many reasons, this guy being one of them. This is Mars, everyone. Say hi. He's not having a bar of it. He hates it here. He hates it on the couch, so yeah, he just wants to get down. I just wanted to introduce you. This is going to be my new best friend. We got him at the beginning of August, and yeah, he has occupied much of our time, eaten into a lot of good reading time, which I'm totally fine with. I mean, he is just the best. I love him so much. Quite happy to sacrifice reading time for him. But, you know, I'm just trying to get back in the mood of reading, get back in the swing of it, and yeah, life must kind of go back to normal. He's a puppy, he needs time and attention, but you know, we got to start getting back into the routine. So I admitted to being in a reading funk because I don't really like the phrase reading slump. I don't know why, I just don't like the word slump. And I asked on Instagram what people's suggestions or books for getting out of said reading funk, and the consensus was that short books, short stories, anything quick and snappy in size was going to help me get out of whatever slump funk I was in. So I picked out a few books, and I thought, we'll ask Instagram what I should read, and then I thought, why don't we just do an entire month of reading short books to see how many I can read in a month. Caveat, this is no way endorsed by Jessica of Jessica's Reading Book Stack. This is not a Jessica's Tiny Book Challenge. This is purely me trying to read as many books as I can, and they all just happen to be small, tiny novellas. Some of them are full-size novels, but I think I'll rip through them pretty quickly. But yeah, just to say, this is not me trying to steal her gig or anything. I'm just, who knows, I might only read 2 again and be like, this is my life now. I thought it would be fun to vlog this. I might quickly run through the books that I have collated here. First up, Slow Days, Fast Company by Eve Babitz. This is the one that won the poll on Instagram, so I think I'm going to start with this. Dogs of Summer by Andrea Abro. The Water Statues by Fleur Jaggi. Strange Hotel by Ima McBride. This is an OG Ben Green recommendation. Agua Viva by Clarice Lispector. Recitative by Toni Morrison. Don't know why I said that so slowly. Paradise Rock by Jenny Fahl. Again, super short, massive type on the pages. Feel like I could get through that pretty quickly. Signs Preceding the End of the World by Yuri Herrera. Welcome to America by Linda Bostrom Knausgaard. Nostalgia Has Ruined My Life by Zara Butcher McGonigal. This is a New Zealand writer, so I definitely feel like I want to read this one. And A Small Place by Jamaica Kincaid. Yeah, cool. So those are all the books, starting with Babitz, because why not? Because you guys said so. See how this goes. See what shakes out of it, and hopefully it's a good time. I just had to quickly show you what he looks like in this puppy sling. He hates it because he really just wants to be walking, but he hasn't had all his vaccines yet, so we can't walk him, and I don't really want to drive to work every day. And also, it's just easier to be like hands-free. But he does try to jump out at least like 10 times on the walk to work, which very much scares me. There is a little clip to clip him in, which I probably should start doing. But yeah, that's his puppy sling. So cute. So friggin' cute. Apologies about the lighting. It is very early. Well, what is the time? It's 7:15. I have to leave in 15 minutes and my hair is still wet. I am having the day off today, and I am driving my little old self to Hamilton for a book fair. I'm very excited because I haven't been to a book fair, I think, since February. So I look forward to seeing what I find today. I was going to make this into a separate vlog, but what's the point? It's just going to go in this vlog, in this little reading vlog that I am doing. So yeah, Rupert has kindly taken the day off so that he can take care of Mars today, because obviously I can't take him with me and he's too young, too small, too helpless to leave on his own for a long period of time. So thank you to Rupert for doing that, and I'm very excited. I'm not excited about the drive. I don't love driving. I'm just not one of those people that takes joy from driving. I hate it. It's a task. Anytime I don't have to drive, I will, which is most of the time. So anytime I don't have to drive, I'll opt not to, which is most of the time anyway. But things I do for the books. Anyway, Hamilton's about an hour and a half away, so the book fair starts at 9. I want to be out of here by 7 because I'm not a slow driver, I just am cautious and I might be like trying to speed to get there. So I want to get like a coffee on the way. I've got to get petrol, all that jazz. But yeah, I'm really excited about the day. I think I will try to find somewhere nice to have lunch as well. I have to do some Googling. Yeah, and maybe hit up a few. I know there's a really good secondhand bookshop in Hamilton. I've been there before. I can't remember what it's called though. Places I take you guys. Oh, my goodness, Papamoor Beach, now Hamilton. If you are at all from New Zealand, you'll understand why that's quite funny. Papamoor Beach was beautiful though. Anyway, I'm going to finish getting ready, and then, sorry for the insane angle of me curling my lashes, but this is what you got to do when you're a gal who's got dead ass, straight ass lashes. I'm going to finish getting ready, then I'll see you probably in the car. Okay, bye. gassed up. We are coffeeed up. We are pastryed up. Just gonna pull up the Google Maps, see where we're going. Also, I can't decide if I want to listen to an audiobook or if I want to listen to Beyonce's new album, because I haven't listened to it yet. I know, crazy wild. I'm not like a huge Beyonce fan, but no, it's just part of being like aware of the culture, right? What's going on? Everyone's talking about how amazing it is, and I want to know what the deal is. I think I prefer to listen to music as well, so I might queue up some stuff. Beyonce is going on. Okay, I've just arrived. The drive went well. I thought I was going to be late because it's like starts at 9 o'clock, but I've just got here. It's like 10 past 9, and there was only one other car here, and it was just people sitting in their car, and someone just pulled up now who I think is like running the book fair. I'm a little bit nervous that this is going to be not good because we are like in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping to find some gems today, but who knows? Who knows? These things are a bit of a wild card. You never know what you're gonna find. Could just be a whole bunch of Joan Grisham, Lee Child, Danielle Steele, Jodi Picoult, that kind of stuff, which is like expected, predictable, yeah, but I'm just hoping that I find some good things, like some really good backlist stuff, so pray for me. You can hear that squeaking, it's just my dog playing with his toy. I made it, I'm home. God, I hate driving. I won't be doing that again, like ever. It was a good day. I don't know if it was like a fun day because of all the driving I had to do, but I got some good stuff. I'm gonna show you what I got. I bought 12 books today. 10 from the book fair. One was a gift for Rupert. I've already given it to him. He's left because he had to go to a meeting. It's a little Seinfeld book, which he was happy with. And then I got 2 books not from the book fair. So I got one from a secondhand bookshop and one from that crazy warehouse place that I drove an extra 45 minutes to go to. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly show you those now. Okay, so first is the Crazy Warehouse. I don't even know what it's called. It's called like the secondhand book sale, and like in Google Maps it's like the largest in New Zealand. Supposedly he has 50,000 books, which I believe, but also not really that impressive because a lot of it was just like crap. Okay, I'm going to do this really quickly. So the first book that I got was Doris Lessing's To Room 19, which I believe is a collection of short stories. My favourite kind of short stories. Short stories about people's lives. Yeah, short story collection. Very excited to read that. Yeah, it was $7 though. That's expensive. I had 2 coffees today. Who am I? So when I was in Hamilton, after I went to the book fair, I visited Browsers, which is a secondhand bookshop in Hamilton. You can take your books there, trade them in for cash or credit. They have a really good selection, and I like to pop in there whenever we're in Hamilton. It's definitely worth it. And I picked up the Karamazov brothers, or the Brothers Karamazov, as it's sometimes known. It's the Wordsworth Classic translation. I don't know if this is a good translation or not, but it was $10, and I think it's brand new. Like, it hasn't even been read. Yeah, I don't know. Someone tell me if this is a good translation or whether I need to get a better one. Okay, now I'm going to quickly show you the books that I got from the book fair. I'll just put them over here. Okay, first up we have The Savage Detectives by Roberto Bolaño. It's massive, it's huge, I know, but it was only $3, and I like this edition. And when I was looking at trying to buy it brand new, it was way too expensive. It was like $60-$70. So yeah, no, we're not doing that. But someone on Instagram recommended that this is a good book to start with for Roberto Bolaño. So I was happy to find that today because it's been on my wish list. Then I got The Emigrants by W.G. Sebald. This is another one that I've heard fantastic things about. It's about, I think it kind of borders on like historical, it's like historical fiction. And do you need to go to the toilet? This is a book that I have, again, I've been wanting to read, so it's been on my wish list, so I was happy to find that today. I got a really cool edition of Tar Baby by Toni Morrison. Always looking for Toni Morrison when I go to book fairs. And I love this, I don't even know, a plume. It's a good floppy feel to it, and I love that cover. I got Milkman by Anna Burns. Now I already have a copy of this book, but I went to pick it out the other day because I thought I'm going to read this, but I'm going to listen to it on audio as well, and realised that there are pages missing from my copy, like right at the very beginning, and not just like 1 or 2 pages, like 5 or 6, and they're like scattered throughout, and that really annoys me. So I wasn't like planning on getting a new copy this quickly, but I saw this today and thought, oh, I need to replace it because I want to read this book. So yeah, I grabbed that to replace my damaged copy. Then I got Sunstroke by Tessa Hadley. This is a recommendation from the gorgeous Raquel on Instagram. I'll leave her handle down below. She messaged me the other day and asked me had I read any Tessa Hadley, and I said no, I hadn't, but she is an author that I recognise because I see a lot of her books at book fairs, but I, for whatever reason, haven't thought to pick one up. I don't know. But she said, I think you'll really like her, specifically her short stories, so I was stoked to find this today. This is the only one that did pop up today, but it's always good when that happens. Feels very like serendipitous. I got Evening in Paradise by Lucia Berlin. Now I already own this book, so I will most likely gift this one to someone. This is one of those purchases that I was like, I can't leave this book here because if I don't buy it, it'll just stay here and no one will buy it. I need to take it home so that it goes to a good home. So I know that that's crazy, stupid talk, but someone I care about will receive this book and I'll feel better about it. And then I got a couple of Anita Brookner's. I got A Start in Life and Visitors. She's another one of those authors that I have not read, but every time I see one of her books that I don't own, I buy it because I just have to. And then the last book that I picked up was Lightning Rods by Helen DeWitt. Now, I was actually hoping to come across The Last Samurai today from her, and sadly did not, but was pleasantly surprised to see this one. It's an extra library copy, so it's got like stamps and stuff, but I'm stoked. See what it's all about. It says it, an uproarious, hard-boiled modern fable of corporate life, sex, and the race in America. Oh, and race in America. Helen DeWitt's writing rod brims with satiric energy. Oh my god, I can't read. Those are the books that I got today. I'm glad to be home. Okay, I am gonna go and play with my dog. Kia ora. It is 8 o'clock and I have to leave for work now, but I just got done with the book club that Katie James runs. It's so good. Like, I've never been in a book club before, but this one is just really great. It's so nice to be able to probably discuss like a book with people and have people bring up interesting things and different perspectives or different point of view, or like different bits of information. We read Hurricane Season by Fernanda Melchor for Women in Translation Month. It's nice to be able to read a book that intense and that affecting with a group of people to be able to discuss it later. So yeah, that was the second time we've met, and it was, yeah, so great. I love being a part of this book club. Great way to start Monday. Anyway, I'm off to work. I feel like I have not talked much about this book. I'm gonna quickly talk about it. I'm only on page 35. It's Eve Babitz's love letter to Los Angeles, and I think the tone of it and the ease with which she writes is really welcome after finishing hurricane season, but also it's just something that I kind of quite admire. I think being able to talk or to write in this very easy, breezy, cool, light kind of way is a skill, and for it to still come across as it being considered and not just someone pouring out their first thoughts on a page. I don't know if any of this is making sense, but I'm enjoying it. It's a nice pace. I'm looking forward to reading some of it at lunchtime today, and yes, I am marking it up with a pink pen because that's what I do now. I'll see you guys later. Mars is getting real antsy. He wants to go. Okay, bye. Atamari koutou. It's Tuesday. I really feel like this week is going to be a long one. I'm very tired today. That's boring, I know, but I'm just very tired. But the sun's shining. It rained so heavily last night. It was kind of scary. But the sun is out today, so I feel good about that. Very happy. Let's talk about this book real quick. I'm on page 50. I mean, you all said to pick a short book because I'd be able to read it quicker, but I don't know what it is. My attention span lately is just like zapped. I read like 3 or 4 pages and then I'm like, okay, I need to put this down. But I'm really enjoying it. I am really loving this book. It is filling all of the party girl in the city, trying to figure things out vibes that I have been looking for in a book. I have read or attempted to read many of those types of books and been extremely disappointed in them, either in the writing or the actual story, and it all being quite cliche and stock standard, which there's nothing wrong with. There's a time and a place for that stuff, but I think I've just been looking for something a bit different. Like, this feels like the grown up adult version to that. Eve Babitz has some really funny and clever observations and ways of describing things that just make that kind of story a bit more interesting for me. So I'm loving this. I am hoping that I can kind of finish it in the next couple of days though, because we're trying to read as many books as we can, and I'm not doing great on the 6th of September. Oh, it's my 1 year booktube anniversary today. This is this time a year ago I posted my very first booktube video, the newbie booktube tag. I guess I have to do like an anniversary video, don't I? I don't know what that consists of, but I'll look it up and see. Interesting. I don't know why I just remembered that. I think I saw it on my phone the other day. There'll be that coming soon, I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and read this book for a little bit while I finish my cup of tea, and then off to work I go. Kia ora. Oh, my battery's gonna die. I should probably change it. Hold on. Back in business. I got some book mail today, so I thought I would open it on the camera because that's always fun. It's a book that I ordered. Actually, I ordered it yesterday. It arrived today, so that's pretty good service. It came from Bookity Book Books, which if you live in New Zealand and you like books, they're an online bookstore based in Wanaka. I've probably spoken about them on here before. And they have very good selection of books, and they have very prompt delivery. And Mandy, who started it, I think she mostly does everything herself, and maybe her partner helps, but she also just had a baby, so they do cute bookmarks and they do Gordiana packaging. I ordered this on Monday. It is the next this month, so September's book for Katie James's book club, which is a collection of poetry. It's called Bless the Daughter Raised by a Voice in Her Head by Warsan, Shire, which I have never read any of her poetry before, and I am very excited to read a collection of poetry for a book club. It's something that I've been trying to read more of this year, but I haven't been able to kind of like talk through it with anyone or discuss, so this will be fun, and it is keeping in the theme of like trying to read as many small books this month as possible, so I'm excited. A little bit of mail that I got that I didn't share was a cute little snail mail that must have come in the mail while I was away last week when I had that day off to go book shopping. It's this cute little catalogue by Magic Hour Podcast. So it's really just like a little printed booklet stapled together, but it's their catalogue of books that they print that you can order from. But in the front is a little story thing from Durga Chubals, who is the writer of one of my favourite books this year, the essay collection Too Much and Not the Mood. Lydia on Instagram tipped me off about this and said, like, just message them on Instagram and they'll send you one. So thank you to Lydia and thank you to Magic Hour Press for this little piece of literary cuteness. I'm gonna look up these books that you're able to order and see. They do interviews on their podcast, which I would love to start listening to. Yeah, I thought that was quite cute and just something fun and different. Yeah, I think I'm going to end this vlog here because I want to get this up and I want to not make it the world's longest vlog for me to edit. So we're going to end it here. I'm still going with Eve Babitz. I'm trying to read more of it and just get it done, but still a bit of a slow poke at the moment. That's okay. I think I will try to make another vlog this month as well so that I can catch you up on anything that I've read, and you can be in the know. Anyway, thanks for watching and let me know what you're reading at the moment. Yeah, I feel like everyone's reading small books, tiny books at the moment. I will see you next time. And Mars says bye too. I woke him up. I'm sorry. Sorry, buddy.